All right, so press conference talking about Jalen Charlie's. He needs to have 1 sack and 2 tackles for losses here to upgrade yet again on his dev trait. So he's been playing super well, but we're going to continue to try to get him to move on up. With that being said, thank you for tuning into the video. A little bit different of a start, right? Trying to get you drawn in just a little bit. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. Drop a like. We are coming off our first loss. So we are 4-1. We have the 0-5 Cardinals. I'm still really struggling here, man. 4-1. The thing for me, right, is this like a Richardson revival game or revival idea for the series, and he was awful last week, and so it's just I don't know. I just wish Madden would figure out the overalls. Where the Colts are not an 84 overall team right now. So it's quite frustrating, and it really hurts. It really hurts me wanting to play franchise. Like, it really does. And it's not fun because I really enjoy Madden. I've liked Madden for a long time, but their immersion in the franchise mode is just not enjoyable at this point in time. It just really isn't. So. Anywho, we are going to look at the mock draft because mock draft 1 is here today. Then we're going to, because of the mock draft, we're going to look at some college players. So this is going to be a little bit longer of a video because we are going to talk about the scouting of the college players and who we like and the people that are kind of jumping off the page. And then we'll get into the game and different things. We still have these trade offers lingering. I'm starting to think about cooking some stuff up. It is week 6, trade deadline's week 8, so if we're really going to pull the trigger on some things, we're going to have to do it relatively quickly. So, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and hit the weekly strategy, and then I'll see you back for the mock draft. Game time. I've been doing some things off screen. Nothing that I need to report yet. But I've been doing some stuff off screen. So, yeah. I don't know. I'm really in a conundrum. Yeah, it's interesting. It's definitely interesting. But without further ado, we have the 0-5 Cardinals coming to Indianapolis. Let's go take care of business. We are kicking off to the Cardinals, and they're going to return it from about the 2-yard line. And they're going to get it out to the 24. Kyler Murray, the quarterback for the Cardinals. And these shadows are terrible. We always had these on our field. Oh no. Yikes. Cam Bynum saves a touchdown. Kyler Murray had all day to throw there. We need to get pressure. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the catch. Kyler Murray just all of a sudden has 54 yards passing already. Just like that, just 54 yards. See ya. They're down just outside of the 20. A little shovel pass. But we say, no thanks. Latu makes the tackle in the backfield. Screen pass. Oh, I got bumped. Nick Cross couldn't quite get there. Womack is back in the starting lineup, even though I took him out of the starting lineup. But he makes the tackle there. We're going to sit right here on Jones. Why wasn't that intercepted? Anyway, we firm up. They're going to have to settle for a field goal. I clicked down to rush, right? But I would have, I don't know. Didn't think it was going to be like that. Anyway, 3-0. The Giants beat the Eagles. The Eagles are 3-3. That's insane. Herbert is going to take it to the 27-yard line. Anthony Richardson has been okay. His interceptions have come mainly over the last 2 weeks. And admittedly from this play. So there is a flag. It's pass interference. It was probably not going to be caught, to be quite honest with you, but we will take it. We will take it. As I was saying, Jacksonville's 0-5. Holy. As I was saying, the interception numbers really spiked in the last, 2-3 weeks for Richardson. So, we are really in, like I was saying before the game, I'm really in a conundrum here. I really took over the Colts to save Anthony Richardson's career, right? But am I willing to pay or pick up a fifth option that's going to cost us $30-some million?
Ready.
Illegal man downfield. Oh, because he was already engaged. What the heck? A pass interference on an O-lineman is crazy, by the way. 1st and 20. JT breaks 2 tackles, but it's only going to get 2-3 yards to show for it. But as I was saying, am I willing to pay or pick up this option for $30-some million to a quarterback that, as he breaks free, and this is a big reason why we bite, but he's only a 75 overall right now, and are we going to pay him $30-some million? We just might have to. Anthony Richardson with the touchdown run on the read option, and that is one of the things that he brings to the table. Big-bodied quarterback that can throw it a mile, and he can also run. The Colts take the lead here as Budda Baker and Nelson Sr. are trying to chase him down. 7-2-3 here in the first quarter. What a play. The Cardinals looking to go 0-6. And they might be in a rebuild, right? So do we, instead of picking up an option for a 75 overall, do we go and try to poach a smaller yet still mobile quarterback from a team that's really struggling? We'll have to see. Charlie's in the backfield there. 2nd and 2. Kyler Murray goes down. Grover Stewart with the sack. There's another one of our situations right there. Grover Stewart. We want to get cheaper and younger in the interior D-line. And Franklin gets the sack. No, that needs to be Charlie's. But we force a quick 3-and-out for the Cardinals as well. So Herbert's back, and it's going to bounce into the 21. There he is. 217. I don't know if it's counting what we just did, But leading the league right now in rushing yards for QBs. We're going to hit Josh Downs, somebody we got to get going a little bit more. I even looked at trading him because we don't really get a whole lot out of him. But we're really struggling to find packages that we like. Who is that? As we're trying to kind of maneuver how we want to get the team better, right? But not like just go get a bunch of really good players from our old players and then lose sight of, as JT finds space and he cannot quite get to the end zone, but he's inside the 10-yard line. So I don't know, it's getting tough. It's getting tough. So those are the conundrums that I was talking about before the game. I wasn't really going to get into them, but with Grover Stewart starting to play well, Anthony Richardson's big run, I mean, it kind of just naturally came to fruition. And the big thing, right, is we're winding down to the trade deadline. It's in 2 weeks. So the other thing is we're 4-1, as Anthony Richardson had to throw that one away. Get it to Warren early. He's going to drop it. He got to catch that, man. Oh, that was third down. That's unfortunate. So JT's long run comes up with nothing to show for it, but 3 points. So 10-3. Colts kick off. Sanchez going to get it down to the about 5-yard line. This is kind of dangerous territory for a good return, but Khalil Herbert says, we're good. Defense back out on the field. Charlie's is going to chase Kyler Murray down, and he is going to pick up 2 on the QB scramble. Kyler Murray is going to take off. The quarterbacks just run so frequently. It's insane. Just insane how quickly they just decide to take off. Franklin gets pushed out of the way, and it gives up a first down to James Conner. And what the formation is this? Coming across the middle, gets decked, but he holds on to it, and that's going to be a pickup of 5 yards. Franklin going to patrol the middle here in this play. It's going to be a stretch play, and it is Latu making the play yet again. He's been kind of coming on a little bit as well. We just have people, some like depth in spots that's not like great depth, but it's young depth that has potential to grow. So again, it's like, it's Charlie's comes through, and talk about potential. This kid has been unbelievable. So it's just been tough because I don't know if I want to trade that again for somebody that's going to help us this year win the Super Bowl, because again, it's okay. I do not like DeForest Buckner dropping into coverage. What did I just see from Kyler Murray? What is that? Pick that. Instead, Kenny Moore gets head tapped. by Michael Wilson, and all of a sudden it's a tie game. Oh, absolute agony. They just 10 plays. It only took 2 minutes. That is wild. Gold is going to take the kickoff. He's going to get to about to 24. It's a pretty common spot for us to start. The other person, Braden Smith, we need to get out. He's aging. He's expensive, but he's not like. He's like the fourth most expensive player that we have for this year. But the issue is we have some people that are going to be super expensive next year. That I don't know as JT fumbles the ball. Thankfully, we fall on it. I just don't know if they're worth the money they're getting. Michael Pittman's going to be getting like 20-some mil. Shadavius Ward's going to be getting like 20-some mil. So, like, I don't know if they are like worth that money, right? So, it's been a lot to kind of sift through and try to figure out what we're going to end up doing here down the road as JT picks up the first down. Little play action here. Gonna roll out with Richardson. He's gonna pick up 9. So his legs have been doing pretty much the heavy lifting today. JT. Oh, that little quick move almost gave us a touchdown, but he does pick up the first down. He gets to the 45-yard line. He hasn't been like super effective today, right? But he's been effective enough. I'm going to get it out quick to Josh Downs. He's going to pick up 4. And Colts are moving. We don't get Pittman involved, and yet he's making a bunch of money. We're really... I'm trying to be cost efficient, right? And the other thing that we're going to talk about when we start to find out more as JT just get stonewalls that defender, as we get more information about these prospects, right? The strengths in the draft are D-tackle, which is something we're trying to offload and get younger in, and offensive tackle, in which that's where Braden Smith plays. So that's where I'm really struggling is, do we wait and do we try to draft somebody? Or is it something that we go trade for, right? So that's just another added layer of what we've been kind of looking at. As Richardson, let's just throw this, get Pittman a touchdown, and we take off a majority of the second quarter clock, and we score a touchdown on top of it to make it 17-10. Did I just say the Carolina Panthers are 5-0? What is happening in this save, man? That's crazy. Bryce Young figuring it out. Okay, those were just horrible tackles. Good. They get up to 32. Kyler Murray 8 for 9. But where he's really hurting us is his legs at this point. That touchdown pass that he just had was kind of a freak touchdown pass. He's going to throw up just an absolute hospital ball down the middle, and we can't come up with the interception. That's gotta be a pick. It's just gotta be. But here we are. They're gonna hit Marvin Harrison Jr. coming across the middle. They're gonna go no huddle. We're gonna stay within our cover 2 here. Corner out. We play cover 2 to have hard flats. And we're in cloud flats. Good. Yes. Corner, yeah. Trey McBride just absolutely destroys Nick Cross, and they score a touchdown. Oh. So they tie it up, 17-17. Just 2 of the most ridiculous touchdowns that they've scored. Gould is going to get out to the 27. We have 1 minute and 16 seconds to try to march down and get some points. We do have all 3 timeouts. Anthony Richardson, I mean, I should have just kept running, but I tried to playmaker, and the playmaker didn't playmaker who I wanted to. So, oh, so frustrating. All right. What was that throw? All right, here we go. 3rd and 10. Going to get it to Adelante Mitchell. He's going to be just short. That is just a very, very poor possession. We give the Cardinals over, or just under a minute. Just under a minute to go down and get points to now they can take the lead here heading into half. What a kind of just a weird half of football. We're going to get home. Kyler Murray's going to get sacked. 45 seconds left. They're going to take this second timeout. It's going to be 2nd and 11. They're going to just get it out to McBride. Franklin's going to come up, make the tackle. They're going to have to go no huddle because they are D-linemen. How was that caught? It's a great defense by whoever that was, but just not good enough, I guess. Nelson is absolutely killing us. And right on cue. What are these broken tackles? All right. Good Lord. Will Herbert gets us out to the 39. Gives us a little bit of like faith that we can go down and score some points here. Get it out quick. Use our first timeout. Man, this half has a completely different feel to it than what it possibly could have. 6 seconds left. We're not going to try a 60-some-yard field goal. I would love to get a few more yards here.
Here we go.
We're going to take that away. We're going to get it to JT. 2 seconds. call our final timeout. Now we can go ahead and kick this field goal a little bit more comfortably. 54 yards. Kicks up. Kick should be good. And it is 24-20 here in the first half. A lot of scoring, and I skipped the halftime thing. I apologize. It's just such a habit. It's such a habit from college football. Gould getting the return this time. He's going to get to the 30-yard line.
Ready.
Pittman coming across the middle is where I'm looking. We had Warren out in front. That could have been a huge play, but we get Pittman involved.
Come on.
Josh Downs, we're going to get on a little sweep, and that play just never works, man. Who is that, by the way? Is he an X Factor? Oh, he's a superstar, but who is it? That's Josh Sweat. Since when did he become a superstar? We take the Cardinals by surprise, and JT is going to get all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Colts. They definitely guessed pass. We decided, you know what, we're going to run the ball with JT, and that is what we did all the way to the end zone. That is a touchdown for the Colts. Minute 35 to take the lead here in the second half. Just an absolute shootout here in Indianapolis. Can the defense figure it out? The big thing is just we haven't been tackling. We've been getting the animation of right when they catch the ball, we've been hitting them, and then it makes it go all weird and not do what it's supposed to. Just you don't tackle it. We're going to play a lot of man coverage this half and blitz because we're going to try to get Charlie's in for a sack, except for we're hogging up all the blocks so that Franklin can run free, which is not what we want. 3rd and 12, we are going to play zone here. Going to send somebody in motion. We're going to drop, take that, and is that Latu again? No, too many Latu. The rookie that we have been really working on progressing and trying to get him, well, not really, I guess working on progressing. He's a hidden dev guy, so we needed to find a way to get him on the field more. So we put him in for rushing situations. So it pays off there as he gets the sack. JT with yet another carry. He's going to fight hard for 6 yards. 134 yards on the ground plus whatever Anthony Richardson has, right? So we've been running all over this Colts defense. Alec Pierce, another one of these trade pieces. We don't want to pay him. We already just have so much money tied up into the receiver room with Pittman. We're already anticipating paying Josh Downs, right? So just having that much money into the receiver room just doesn't make a whole lot of sense as he finds the end zone. Touchdown, Colts. And this is starting to get a little out of hand here, might I say. It's 10 points now, 34-24. And I will say we haven't really struggled with getting points up on the board. it's been interesting here in the second half. So, why are the Bluebirds coming out? Whoa, what are we doing, fans, huh? We're killing it right now. Come on. That time I didn't even try to hit stick. I didn't hit stick. I was trying to conservative tackle that, man. Madden, please fix the tackling. This is just absolutely absurd right now. James Conner touchdown. I'm at a loss for words. We just gotta fight through this. Offense needs to take some time off the clock. A lot of time off the clock. Back to receive. Who's going to get to the 24, 25. I am like shaking. I'm so mad. JT is over 160 yards and only 13 carries. It's not like we're just giving him the ball the entire time. Anthony Richardson gonna hit Josh down. Gonna pick up 2 yards. I thought that was zone. That was man to man. Alec Pierce, excuse me, picks up a big chunk of yards yet again. I mean, for what it's worth, right? He's having a pretty good game right now, which is probably going to boost his draft stock, hopefully. Or draft stock. Good Lord. I don't want the jet sweep. Just hand it off. His trade value is what I was meaning. JT, yet again, gives a lot of space. We just run straight. We didn't really have a way to like juke to get into the end zone, so we'll just get down to the 4. We'll let the quarter run out. He's up to 650 on the year here through or in week 6. So averaging about 107-ish a game as he finds his way into the end zone yet again. And the Colts are putting up 41 points here against the Cardinals. Defense, get me one stop. Give me one stop, and then we'll grind away this clock. I really have to stop hit sticking. Okay, we do need to get Charlie's a sack, so Marvin Harrison drops it as Nick Cross was there. To knock it away. Well, we get a sack, but it's not Charlie's. That's Cam Bynum. 3rd and 17. They're going to try a screen. Doesn't work. They're going to have to punt it. 4th and 23. Down 10 with 7.5 left. I mean, that's plenty of time in the NFL, to be quite honest with you. But the way their defense has been playing, I don't know if this is the move to punt it. But We get the ball to 43. Can we focus on taking the time off the clock? Or are we going to continue to find huge gains on the ground? It's really the question as JT almost breaks one. Almost. Who's hurt? Oh, my goodness. Anthony Richardson finding a bunch of space yet again. He's probably close to over 100 yards as well. We have been just able to run all over this Cardinal defense. Bruce knee for Jonathan Stewart. We'll just keep Khalil Herbert in for right now. 10-point game. Our goal is really just to run off as much clock as we possibly can, as the Panthers are going to go to 6-0, it looks like. As they're up big on the Cowboys. 6 minutes left in the game. Tennessee is 4-1. We beat them before. So that's a big one to keep an eye out for. And Jonathan Taylor's already back in the game.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Jonathan Taylor, again, just finding so much space. This Cardinals defense is not very good.
Ready?
Not very good at all.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Again, letting the clock wind down. JT finds the end zone yet again. 48-31. We just are finding too many big chunk plays to really, I don't know, to really like take a lot of time off the clock. Like, we're trying to take time off the clock, and that was only like 2 minutes and 50 some seconds, because we just keep getting these big chunk plays against this defense. So it's very interesting. Very interesting. I overrun that route. Okay, Michael Wilson has 160 yards. He's just getting it out so quick now that Charlie's just is not having any chance at all to get to the quarterback. Then hand it off to James Conner. He's swallowing up in the backfield. He has been non-existent in this game. They're going to throw it out. Kenny Moore is going to come up. It is going to be all of a sudden 3rd and 17 for the Cardinals. If they don't throw it to... If they're not throwing it to Michael Wilson, they're not doing anything on offense. I guess they made me eat my words here. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. This is getting out of control. We need to take the rest of this clock off. Unfortunately, that means that Charlie's is not going to become a superstar. He hasn't gotten the sack. I think he has 2 tackles for losses, but just doesn't have that sack to his name quite yet. And with us trying to run the rest of the clock off, it's probably going to limit the fact that he can do that. So it's unfortunate, but I mean, he's been playing so well.
Let's go now.
JT gonna not find many yards there for the first time, or one of the very few times in the game today where he hasn't found space to run. We're coming up on 3:20 here to play. He's going to go to 3rd and 2, where he eclipses the 200-yard marker. He has 3 touchdowns as well. They just haven't had an answer for our O-line. Haven't had an answer for Jonathan Taylor. Realistically, just the ground game in general, because Anthony Richardson has had a big game on the ground as well. The Cardinals are going to start using timeouts as we pick up that first down. And with just over 2.5 left, they're starting to use their timeouts. We're going to keep Jonathan Taylor in the middle of the field here. And we are rolling here. JT again picking up the first down, it looked like, or did it knock him short? That is the first down. 2:29 left. We're going to hit Michael Pittman. He's going to break a tackle. He's going to go inside the 20. And that is going to pretty much do it. 2-minute timeout, or 2-minute warning, excuse me. And, yeah, they're just going to tell us to kneel it. I love it. Even though it's going to, our red zone efficiency is going to go down a little bit, but that's a stat that I can kind of say is fine, right? Can we not kneel it out there? That'd only be a 120, which is a minute and a half. Well, JT's going to get in a couple extra carries here. Why? How is that so miss?
Let's go.
Once we get into 40 seconds, we can go ahead and take the knee. And that is going to do it for the game. 48-38. We give up 38 points to the Cardinals. I mean, Michael Wilson's first touchdown, kind of a fluke. Then, what was it, McBride's touchdown where he broke free. Marvin Harrison, the last one, we were trying to blitz to get Charlie's a sack, and he just dusts the corner. So, yeah. Yeah. But find a way to win, which is kind of the name of the game at this point in time. Anthony Richardson, 21-24, 2 touchdowns, 240 through the air. So he played pretty well today. Jonathan Taylor overshadowed that, 23 carries for 220. He averaged almost 10 yards a carry, 3 touchdowns. He did fumble on the screen pass, 7 for 90 for Richardson, and a touchdown as well. So we ran all over this defense. We ran for 310 yards, well, 320, I guess, which is insane. Absolutely insane. Through the air, nothing huge. Josh Downs has had 6 catches for 49 yards. Pierce 4 for 59 yards and a touchdown. Pittman 4 for 54 and a touchdown. Taylor had 2. Mo Alley-Cox had 2. Adelaide Mitchell had 2. Tyler Warren only had 1, but he had a big one. It was 21 yards. Defensively, Zaire Franklin, 8 tackles to lead the team with 3 tackles for losses. He also had 1.5 sacks. Bynum with 6 tackles, 3 for loss. Kenny Moore 2 for 5 tackles, 2 losses. And Charlie's only had 3 tackles, all for a loss though. No sacks, no interceptions. Yeah, that's tough. 1.5 sacks for Grover Stewart as well. Tumaloa also got in there, and Cam Bynum. So we sacked Kyler Murray quite a bit. He didn't really throw it much. He scrambled more, so we didn't get any interceptions there either. We'll check in on the breakout. We already know that we probably don't get it, right, because we didn't get the sack. But 3 tackles, 3 for loss. Coach, the defense had success at some points. How has the growth of Charlie's helped the defense? He helped immensely, no question about it. Wait, did he actually get it? Anytime you have a player breakout like this, it's invigorating for the entire defense. Is now a superstar development? We've certainly been impressed. Thank you for your time, Coach. Andy gets 4,500 XP again. This kid is unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. That is crazy. All right, here's where I'll kind of get into this a little bit. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. I wanted this. So, trade packages for Braden Smith have shown mainly here in the center area, right? Here's where I'm struggling. Our center and our right guard are 24 and 23 years old. The issue is their normal development. So, they're not going to really grow much. We saw last episode that Jordan Travis got a dev trade upgrade. So, do we really need a right tackle? I don't know. I don't know how much he's going to progress, right? So, do we find somebody that's in the interior? But then we have something in the draft where there's a lot of good outside or O tackles, right? So, now what do we do? Do we find a really good center that's young with a good dev trait and then move Jordan Travis into guard and then draft a right tackle? That's one of the things that I'm looking for, right? In the receiver room, right? We're looking to offload Alec Pierce. He's a star dev. We have Adonai Mitchell, so we don't need to go get another one, right? But Adonai Mitchell's only a normal dev. So we're probably going to look at receiver down the board, try to find one of those like freaks of natures, right? Richardson's playing up to a 77 overall right now. So he's a 75, but our option is like 30-some mil. We'll look at that here in a second. We have Kwity Paye, who we just paid, but we also have Tumiloa, who is just as good as him and younger. So do we offload Paye? Latu is younger than Paye. We're also looking at like DeForest Buckner is a superstar, but he's 31. Grover Stewart is an 85 overall. He's 31, I think, now too. We look and we might need a Sam linebacker, right? But we don't play enough of Sam to really like go trade for a big one. Nick Cross I really like, but he's a normal dev, right? Cam Bynum, he's 27, so we have him under contract until he's 31. Tre'Davious Ward is a superstar corner, but he is not our best corner on our team, right? So these are just the things that are kind of flying through my head, right? Of trying to figure out what to do. So, as I mentioned here, signing bonus of 30 mil. So we're going to be paying Anthony Richardson 31.1 mil next year for his 5th-year option. So that's kind of where we're at with that whole situation as well. But he's only a 75. So it's hard for me to justify paying that much for a 75 overall. Weekly recap.
Nothing like October
before we hop out.
Welcome in, everyone. This is your EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 6. I'm Scott Hansen. Lots to get you caught up on. Why don't we start out in Indianapolis? The Colts at home to take on the Arizona Cardinals. And the former rushing champ has still got it, Jonathan Taylor. From there, Kansas City, here we come. Let's check in on the Chiefs. They're hosting the Detroit Lions. And this is Rashee Rice. He's going to look in the catch and then look upfield and watch this. Mark it down as a 65-yard touchdown catch. The Chiefs improved to 4-2 on the year with another win. One more to show you real quick. It's over in Tampa, the Buccaneers taking on the San Francisco 49ers. And this is Rashad White. He's going to take this one in, 11 yards on the touchdown run. The Buccaneers are playing well. They improved to 5-1 with this victory. That's a wrap. Until next time, I'm Scott Hansen. Good night from all of us at EA Sports.
And that is going to do it for the episode. We moved to 5-1. We might have to do a little bit with the sliders. I don't know, man. They're just such close games, right? And like our schedule is not hard. I think that's the other thing that I'm like really kind of wrestling with is our schedule isn't hard. We haven't played Jacksonville yet, even though they're struggling. Their overall is high. Like we're an 84 overall. We're not an 84 overall team. We do have the Chargers next week, who should be better than us. So yeah, and I think we play the Chiefs eventually. So yeah, I don't know. It's an interesting thing. So maybe I do just mess with them a little bit, but you will see that next week. I greatly appreciate you taking the time to watch the video. If you made it this far and you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button and drop a like. It means a lot to me. Go ahead and leave a comment too. Should we mess with the sliders? Should we not? Right? And what do you think about some of these things? The Panthers are undefeated through 6 weeks. Yeah, there's just some weird stuff. The Titans are now, I think, 5-1 with us. So that game in 2 weeks is a big game as well. So, and the trades. Where should we go with the trades and different things like that? So, greatly appreciate you, as always. I hope you have a good day. I hope you had a great day. Spread the word. Peace.